Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Pants Underground. I'm your host, John. Today we are going to talk about yet another ruining of a property by the woke mob. And of course, I'm talking about The Wizard of Oz and Wicked, the recent movie that came out that is based on the musical that is based on The Wizard of Oz. Wicked is nothing more than fan fiction based on the Wizard of Oz. It took the characters, it took the land of Oz, and it made a completely different story of how the witches became who they were and all this stuff before Dorothy ever showed up in the land of Oz. Now, I've never seen the movie, I've never seen the musical, and I have no intention to. The thing that pisses me off is right here in front of you. Wicked star Ariana Grande claims her character has lesbian tendencies. Every day in the Emerald City is a pride parade. Now, think back. People like me that are my age, I'm in my 50s, we grew up with The Wizard of Oz. We grew up when we couldn't just access media whenever we wanted to. The Wizard of Oz came on once a year, and we all, as kids, we all waited for that. We waited for that night that the Wizard of Oz was going to play. And I remember my parents having Wizard of Oz parties, inviting people over to watch it and stuff like that, because it was a big deal back then. Okay. So the Wizard of Oz was really part of a lot of people's childhood and very well loved. Well, you take this thing here, this I seriously doubt that I could sit through this without wanting to cut my own throat. Okay, they're trying to change something that was already loved. I don't, when I look at the Wizard of Oz, when I watch the Wizard of Oz, to me, Glinda, the Good Witch of the North, and the Wicked Witch of the West. I'm sorry, she didn't have a fucking name when I watched the movie. Now she's a Philba or whatever. They were enemies. That's the whole point. Good and evil. Stop trying to make characters that are supposed to be evil. Stop trying to make them good. They're not good. They're evil. Okay. But if you listen to Ariana Grande saying that Glinda is now a lesbian, okay, and also what she says here, when asked if character Glinda and Aphilba could be a romantic couple, she says, "I don't think there's anything wrong with celebrating the deep connection that both of them have. I think they do have a real relationship. It is true love," which is probably why they are shipping. I mean, man, I hate that. I hate that shipping. I hate that term. God. Because what they build with each other is an unbreakable bond. That is, have they even seen The Wizard of Oz? Have they even seen it? Maybe these freaking people should go back and watch the original that this was based on. Okay, they're enemies. They're completely opposite from each other. Good and evil. Okay, there is nothing wrong with with having a villain who is evil and a good person who is good. You don't have to give them the simple fact that they're both women. Okay, and not all women want to be in a relationship with another woman. So stop trying to make everyone think that just because two women are friends, it means that they're gay or they want to be gay or whatever. It's just not true. God. And when they do stuff like this, it goes and it makes, well, not me, because I'm not going to watch this, but people who have watched it and people who love this bullcrap and all this other stuff and worship these actresses, even though they're horrible people in real life. They're not very good. At least the black woman, the woman that plays the Wicked Witch, she's horrible. I've read things about her. I've seen things on her. She's a horrible person. She's egotistical, self-centered. She has just rampant narcissism. She's a terrible person. And Ariana Grande and her during this interview holding hands and rubbing on each other. I mean, what is all that? What is that? Why don't you just leave and go sleep together? Go to some seedy hotel and sleep together. if that's what you're going to do. Don't just sit here on a couch and rub each other's hands. And I think it's all just for show. I don't think any of it's actual real or I don't think it's authentic. I think they're just putting on a show because they're actors, they're pretenders, and they just can't be real. They just can't show. They just can't show. They have to. I don't know. I don't know. They just have to do things that they think people want to see. So annoying. But the thing that annoys me is how they're ruining the original mythos of the Wizard of Oz, and they don't even care. Go back and watch the Wizard of Oz. You tell me if Glinda and the Wicked Witch are friends and that they're in love with each other. Glinda tells the Wicked Witch of the West, "Be off before somebody drops a house on you." Is that what you tell somebody that you're in love with? No, it's not. You're ruining the original. Don't you see that? Don't they see that? They are ruining the original by this stupid bullshit from two people that are morons. Okay, Ariana Grande and that other actress, whatever. The interviews I've heard from them and the things that I've seen, they're morons. They're stupid people. And now your stupidity is ruining a beloved property, a timeless beloved property. Says Ray, oh, Glinda might be a little in the closet, but if there were time, you never know. Give it a little more time. There's plenty of time. We've seen Glinda after she's an adult or whatever, after she graduated from which college or wherever the fuck they're trying to say. They go to some college or some dumb. That's so stupid, man. God, just let it be. Just let stories be. Stop retelling stories. Stop going back and just trying to ruin everything and make it your or to spread your message for your modern audience. Like, modern audiences aren't going to see your crap. So maybe that tells you that the modern audience is not the audience that you think it is. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I'm ranting. I hate this. I hate it when people just they take something that was already loved and they try to change it and pervert it for their own ideals. So there's a second part to this movie. If you saw the first part, if you liked it, whatever, it's fine. You don't have to think about it. It's just entertainment. But if they're trying to make these characters gay, they're trying to give them a relationship or all this other crap. They're not. They're not gay. They don't have a relationship. Stop making everything gay. Just because Oz or whatever is all colorful and all this other stuff does not mean that it's gay. There's even a part in this interview where they say that the rabbits in Oz are gay. Really? If they were all gay, there wouldn't be more rabbits. Okay? If all the people in Oz were gay, there wouldn't be more people. Okay? People have to have, that's how reality works. These people are so far outside of the bubble of what's real that they don't realize that if everyone were gay, we wouldn't be here. Because being gay is not the natural way to do things, okay? It might be your choice, and that's fine. But two gay people can't have sex and make a baby. It just doesn't work that way. So stop deluding yourselves and stop trying to delude everybody else. We're sick of it, and we're not listening anymore. We're not listening to your propaganda. We're not gonna take what you say at face value anymore. The election proved that. Nobody cared what the celebrities said, and that's a good thing. That is a very good thing. Anyway, that's all I got. So if you did go see Wicked and you enjoyed it, that's fine. But a little something to think about. Think about the original. Think about the Wizard of Oz. Think about where this property came from and the original story, and try to stick to the original story instead of giving us some bullshit story that is not true and completely tries to rewrite the original. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.